Look at these boots. These are really nice, obviously. I love this buckle here. Something about boots with a buckle, you know, gives it a real boot buckle. You know, it's really cool. I don't know, it's just a thing of mine, I guess. You know, well, I guess it's not exactly a buckle, but, you know, whatever this thing here, this feature here on this side, I like it. You know, it's cool, gives it a really cool look, cool feel. Obviously really nice leather. I love this big sole here, this part. Gives it that, you know, that little tap tap, which is always really cool. Anyone that loves boots, it's one of the reasons they do. Well, for me at least. But I find people have all kinds of reasons for liking boots, you know. Some people know people that, really cool people that, you know, used to wear boots all the time when they were, like, for example, here's what I'm trying to say. The reason I even really got into boots in the first place is because a really good friend of mine, he goes by the name Barry. He's a First Nations man from Seychelles. And he always wears boots, and I really admired him, right? And yeah, that's just one thing I noticed. He always had a different pair of boots on, colorful boots. He had a lot of black boots like this. This was his favorite. He also liked this thing. He got me into this as well. These things on the side. Uses a little something extra, you know. But yeah, this guy, who was really cool. He was really successful at talking to girls, which I thought was really cool because it is something that I've had, you know, issues with in the past. And he just made it seem so easy. So I just kind of, one day I went up to him. I'm like, hey man, I noticed you're really good at talking to girls, and I was wondering if you could adopt me and teach me your ways. You know, bring me over to the dark side. And do you know what his answer was? It was hilarious. Well, he's like, well, David, first of all, you're gonna have to get yourself a nice pair of boots. And it's kind of a funny, silly story, but it's exactly what he said, and it's exactly what I did, which is how I ended up with these. My very first pair of boots. I have a few pairs, but these are my very first pair, and they're still my favorite pair. Because, you know, that story behind them, the man that inspired me to start wearing boots. And that was a good 10 years ago. So, and they're still in good condition because I obviously take good care of them. I don't see Barry very much anymore because he moved to Toronto, but we're still in touch occasionally. And yes, he still wears boots all the time. I'm actually going to send him a pair similar to this, you know, so I can't find these exact pairs anymore. I don't know why, because I guess I got these quite a while ago, but something similar to this, right? Very similar. I'm going to send him a pair. And yeah, we'll be boot buddies, you know. Anyways, that's silly. I'm just being silly. But yeah, that's the story behind these boots. A man who was kind of pretty much a womanizer in every sense of the word. I used to wear boots, and now that's what I do. And I can honestly say they have made me a bit more confident. I'm a bit better with girls now. And I owe it solely to the boots. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. I'm just... Yeah. And another thing, girls like boots too. They always compliment me on these boots. They make me a bit taller, which I think is kind of cool too, right? That's the secret, guys. If you're short, get a pair of boots. They make you a bit taller, and you're not wearing heels at all. So yeah, that's the story behind these boots. I really like them.